Hey guys, Deal Gaming here, back in my redstone testing world to show you guys my design for a simple 2x2 completely flush piston door. Now what I mean by flush is it is actually level with the wall. It doesn't go in one. You can see here I just step on the pressure plates and it pulls that out. And there we go. It goes flush again. Now I'm going to show you the redstone and hopefully you can figure out how to mock it. And then the way this works, you would need to have like a tunnel or something if you wanted to completely conceal your redstone from both the outside and inside. Now this can be pretty good for servers because you can easily hide your bases. So you could cover this up from the inside like this. Pretty simple. Alright, so I just have this tube here to show maybe you have like a hallway before you go into your main base. But what's happening here is basically I have 4 pistons like this, and then another 4 pistons like this. Sorry, they're not that close. Then 4 pistons like this with a gap of 4 in between, and 2 pistons like this, and then my sandstone blocks right here. And those are the blocks that are being used to go flush with the wall. Now, the rule for a piston is that while it is extended, it can't be pushed by another piston. So if I were to do something like this, let's see if I can get it. There we go. Then you can see this piston won't push out because this piston is already pushing. So that's how the pistons work. So that makes something like this, a flush door, pretty hard. Otherwise, what you could have is these pistons could just be pushing, and then you could have another row right here, but unfortunately it doesn't work like that. What has to happen is, by default, these are pushing. Then these are triggered so that they push out. Then when you want the door to retract, these have to come in first, and then the 4 on the sides have to pull back in. So it's kind of like a chain. Basically, the ones that are actually holding the wall pieces, these right here, these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, have to come in first before they can be pulled back into the wall. So you can see here, we have that set going flush with the wall, and then if we were to remove, oh, sorry about this, guys. Okay, there we go. And I'm stuck. Great, right? Can go ahead and remove these. Alright, and then what would happen is we'd have our, oh. Gotta put that back there. Okay, there we go. Turn off creative flying. Stop making, there we go. Okay. Then we'd have these and then our sandstone. So you can see kind of how that works without the sandstone blocks in front of it. Now, it's a pretty complicated process, and you have to get the timing right because the ones that are holding the blocks have to retract first. So what we have here is an inverter system. This first inverter set leads up back behind here to the pistons, which are actually pushing the other piston sets. So these repeaters are keeping the wire from the wire from getting tangled. Otherwise, that wouldn't work. Or actually, it would work, but the timing wouldn't be right anymore. So those repeaters are used to make these delay, so that you can get everything to retract first before these come back in. Then over here, what we have is another repeater set, or another inverter set, which keeps this set right here constantly on, and then keeping the ones that hold the sand out. So that's why these are always pushed out. Then what happens when I step on the plates is it turns this wire on, which then turns this inverter set off, toggling these 2 off. I believe, where are those? It toggles these 2 off when I hit the pressure plate. And after that, it is going to toggle these 8 off on the sides. So that's how it works. You got to toggle the ones that are holding the sand, and then you have to toggle the ones that are holding the pistons. So that's how it works. And then if you wanted to have an entrance from this side, you could set up another set of pressure plates and just loop it into the same wiring. I'm not really going to show you how to build one. If you guys really need a full tutorial, please let me know. I believe this is of my own design. I haven't seen anybody else do it exactly this way. It may be slightly larger or smaller than somebody else's. I don't know. But it seems to be working pretty well for me. So I did not watch a tutorial to do this. Don't accuse me of stealing this. It's completely of my own design, though somebody else may have come up with the same design before I did. See you guys later. Deal Gaming, signing out.